They have a group of several people there, about 9%.
They have sent it to other locations also.
So far, from the investigation and interrogation of the accused, we found only 4 locations, not 2 in Patna, 2 in Azam. And the top gangster is somebody. Below that, there are about 5 main persons, out of which 3 we have arrested and they are in our custody. And we have interrogated them. And below that, they have some people who mobilize the candidates, some people who identify the safe house, some people who.
The top gangster also in custody.
Not yet.
Solvers are in custody. I think the solvers, as it is transparent, they were solving. What is solving the question?
Solvers.
They were solving them on paper, when they did
Yeah, my lord. For example, my lordship may see page 50 and 51. You can see the tick marks on the hard copy, half burnt. The size of this tick mark is different from the size of the tick mark which we recovered from the candidate, the girl candidate of Oasis. She has put a small tick. And in that, for every question, there is only one tick, what she thought it was the correct answer. So this tick is on another hard copy.
No, one clarification.
On a printout.
The man enters that control room. What? Control room.
Control room they call it. It's a hall.
What? So, was in that room for 1 hour and
20 minutes, 21 minutes.
he must have taken time to open the trunk from behind. Without one question paper, which unfortunately was given to that girl. Then he clicks pictures on his mobile. From his mobile, he forwards it to the solvers.
Not to the solvers, my lord. He forwards it to one of their own counterpart who is with the solvers.
Physical app. Forwards to app. And gives the company of the solvers at the desktop. Then he must have started that solver.
He takes a hard printout.
This is that one thing is you hard print.
Printout. Called printout.
1 second.
Okay.
To solve.
After the solver, all the question is
It's again scanned
by whom?
by the same accused who are there with you.
Pankaj
Pankaj also
there. Pankaj is also there.
Pankaj is also.
And this scanned copy, has been sent to Patna.
Yes. And also to one other location.
Another center in Hazaribagh.
Yes.
And to Patna. But we have already sort of this scanned copy has been sent to no other centers other than one more in Hazaribagh and one in Patna.
My lord,
So we have those forensic, we don't have forensic data to, we have forensic data related to electronic circuits. Like, we can send you this,
I give the figures because the time available for them to impart this whatever they have stolen was hardly 1.5 hours to 2 hours. And therefore, even the students who are now caught, those who are beneficiaries according to us,
so you know what?
they also did not fare well.
Earlier we thought that, like after the thing to look at that, after the center in about 10:30, 45 minutes is given to the for a problem for this one. The problem solver probably got the question paper at 8:30 itself.
no, my lord. At around 9:54 after he comes out, he transmits. As per the
That's the statements of
interrogation.
these are the statements.
Mobile is not available and that no conspirator in
Hazaribagh's guest house is not so far away. Even the person who received, we have arrested. In Hazaribagh.
Bihar, Patna, the 6 from below. Their success rate is 5.53 this year. But see, Malot, the earlier success rate, it has remained consistent, Malot. 2 or 3% plus or minus is everywhere. And obviously, Manoj, it would depend upon the caliber of each batch, the examination, etc., etc. Please see, Manoj, yes,
7.74 and 5.5.
yes, the 22 it was 8.9, 23 it became 7.74, and this year it is 5.50. Now please come to 32, Hazaribagh, fourth from top.
Yes.
Page 32, fourth from top, Manoj.
7.2, 6.06,
And this year 4.61 on. Malod, I'll also show Belgami, where Malod, one of the students Malod, stated to have failed, shifted to Belgami, page 39. Malod. Malod, the impression one gets is that she shifted all the way from Gujarat to Belgami because Belgami there was a huge potential for some mass copying or something. Please come to 13. Karnataka, Belgaum. The success rate is 2.2%.
yeah, yes, sir. Yeah.
Plot 7 from the bottom.
The test rate is 3.22, 3.94, and 2.05.
Yes. So one would not go from Gujarat to Belgaum. Maybe some personal reason I have not examined. But their success rate is 2.05. Nobody would go a center. So similarly, I forgot Malod to show that to your lordships Malod in the annexure B. Malod, that percentile, Malod, this Bihar and Hazarigam, Malod, please come to page 17. 1.7. But this is I am showing percentile. Those who are 12 lakhs. So at 191, Bihar is at this is seriatim, so it's ranked at 191. Patna, their qualifying rate, Malod, success rate is 49.20.
Where is that?
Malod, 191, serial number 191, para sir, page 70.
The state is
Bihar, Patna, so many students appeared, so many is cleared, so many became eligible, means more than 164,
49.2.
49.22. Similarly, if your lordships were to permit me to show the next page, Jharkhand Hazaribagh 216 is 47.68.
49.22.
Yes, page 17.
Page 17, right?
17 is Jharkhand Hazaribagh. Sorry, 18. Page 17. Your lordships are right. Patna, Bihar is page 17. Your lordships would find the average. Next is above that is Punjab 49.23. Below that is Chhattisgarh 49.11. Gujarat 49.10. Jharkhand 49.07. They are in that bracket. They are not in the highest bracket of 80 plus. Then next page, serial number 216, Jharkhand Hazaribagh. Their success rate in the sense of
47.63.
46.6, 47.68. That is, they are above 160.
Yes, yes, sir.
Now, my lord, having shown this annexure B and C, Lord, please come to Lord, page 48. Lord, cities which were mentioned before your lordships, Lord.
Page 48.
48, annexure E. Lord, what your lordships have seen up till now is city-wise. Now the cities which were placed for your lordship's consideration based on some assumption, presumption without any evidence or even convincing material on record. We have done that center-wise also. Sikar. Yes. For example, this is Sikar. First is state. We can ignore that because it is Rajasthan. City is Sikar. Fourth column is the center, Gurukul International School. Total 715 students appeared in this center. Rank within first 56,000 is 101 students. The success ratio is 14.13 and rank within 10 lakh 8,000, 80,000. Sorry, 1 lakh 88,000 is 152. Their success rate is 21.26%. But this is again without considering the reservation. If we count the reservation, it would be perhaps half, subject to this 101 or 152 also may have some candidates who are entitled to the benefit of reservation. Similarly, next is Polkaji Shikshan Sansthan. Success rate is 20.9.
Totally in Sikar, in the 56,000, how many students and how many percent?
Percentage center wise is on the last column. Total, your lordship, is page 28. Your lordships have seen page 28. The success rate is 19.22.
Sikar is 19.22.
22. But please see the previous year, 19.19.
Total is 11.99 and 19.22.
Your lordships are at page?
So 11.99% in the first 56,000 government seats.
Yes.
And 19.22 in the 52,000.
In 1 lakh 8,000.
So that is in 1 lakh 8,000.
Yes. But your lordships asked me the total in Sikar city. That is at page 28, your lordships have seen.
Right, that I saw it.
It is 19.22. Last year it was 19.19. Slight increase. And in 2022, it was 24.0. So it has decreased year by year. Yeah, I'm giving everything, Mr. Hegde.
Right. This, Mr. Kunchita, this year, 27,216 students are prepared.
52. That's exactly.
People in the 56,000 were 3,262, which is 11.99%.
Will be
and the total 1,08,5,232.
So about 19.22%. page 48 onwards, Sikar, if your lordship sees the success ratio center wise, it is between 18 to 22. Sometimes it dips, it never goes up. Please see, my lord, it is 21.26, 20.98, 22.31, etc. My lord. It dips at serial number 20, where it is 8.86%, but it has never seen any unusual.
23 we have quota.
Yes, similar, my lords. Quota, my lord, after the results, there was an article, my lord, recently in one of the leading newspapers that after the results in Quota, the land prices or property prices in Sikar have gone up. Not that students or the parents buy property. People buy property for being rented or for using it as a piece. Because Quota is now not doing well as compared to Sikar. That's not that that's my argument. Just as it was yesterday only this article came. Now, Lord, I just take example of first Kota, Lal Bahadur Shastri, 476 appeared, ranked within first 56,028. I'm not counting a lot the reserve categories. I'm counting everything to be open just to show to your lordship that there is no marked spike which can lead to any conclusion. And it has remained constant, my lord, since last 3 years, with variation of plus minus 2 to 3%. And success ratio is 5.88%. And ranked within 1,88,000 is 52, and success ratio is 10.90. And if your lordship sees the last column, success ratio in each of the sectors, it remained almost consistent. My lords are on some page, I think. I'm sorry. But similar is Kottayam at page 56. These are all high ranking, my lord, centers. wasting your lordship's time. But
Now, what is the next thing that you want to say?
Rajkot, if your lordships can see.
Rajkot is about 5.22% and 10.7%.
Yes, my lord, as a matter of fact, the first 56,000, it is, my lord, 3%, 1%, 4.21%. Yes. So average is, my lord, 5.22 and 10.77%. Now your lordships, my lord, kindly come to page 8 of this submission. Yes. Lord, there was opening of the window. Lord, first of all, we received several representations. We are unable to log in, or we are unable to register ourselves because of some technical glitches, etc. But eventually, when we open the window for some time, it results into more number of candidates being given an opportunity to compete. That does not, Lord, lead to any inference even remotely of any wrongdoing. But what was not pointed out to your lordship is, out of total 23 lakhs 15,000 odd students, those who changed, those who used this window for the purpose of changing their center are 14,000. 14,546. Out of approximately 24 lakhs, but 14,000 applied for registered themselves. Now, what will be the impact of this 14,000? We have also examined. 14,000 as compared to 24 lakhs is a minuscule amount, a figure. But if they go for the purpose of any undue or illegal benefit to a new center, we have done that exercise at page 8. Correction window allowing change of exam cities, 14,546 applied for change. These 14,000 candidates are distributed amongst 4020 centers in 557 cities. But if there is a possibility of one center or one city offering some illegal reward, it would be the concentration on those city or cities. But these, out of 14,000, they are distributed among 4020 centers and 557 cities throughout the country. Maybe their personal reasons, but whatever, but we cannot examine those questions, but we are dealing with 24 lakh students. So why they are wanting to shift, we can't go into, and we need not go into the reasons.
Did you ask these students to apply for a change of centers to furnish a reason or that they furnish documents, such as the Aadhaar card? Otherwise, suppose a student suddenly, student who has, say, already originally, registered at
Next place.
Jessica, because the student has been pursuing a 15th class there. Otherwise, when a student, say, applies for a change, you ask for any documentation or any reasons for the change.
To my knowledge, no.
Or it is entirely, you can change, you can opt for any center in the country.
Any center in the country, that's the choice. And any city, not center is not the choice. City is the choice. And we respect that choice. And we don't sit in appeal over whether your request for change is justifiable or not.
This request came at what point of time, Mr. Mehta?
It was,
It was the request only for one day or
no. Please come to page 7.
between which date to which date?
18th March to 20th March and 11th March to 12th March. April, 11th April to 12th April. I have mentioned those dates.
Is also a choice of cities regardless of your domicile, and therefore change is also
I
permitted.
can, for the reason, Manoj, my domicile can be XYZ, but I am in Kota, or I'm studying since last 1 year, 2 years in Sikar, and I may not have any any residential proof or proof of my domicile. Transfer of government officers, parents are transferred, etc., etc. These are there can be very varied reasons. But in absence of any spike, that because of the shift or transfer was to 2 or 3 centers only, where there was a sudden spike. Mere change of city may not lead to any cross-country manipulation. And therefore, my lord, we have said that out of 14,000 students who, for their own reasons, which we have not examined, sought transfers and were granted, their success rate is 6.46%. And they were transferred throughout the country. 557 cities.
But if these students came to Hazaribagh, 637
Yes,
came to Patna,
yes,
and 24 came to Godhra.
correct. And Godhra, my lord, the performance is nobody is getting admission.
Out of 32 who appeared from Hazaribagh, only one candidate scored more than 620.
622. The success rate is 3%. Out of 637 candidates who appeared in Patna, only 35 scored more than 577, corresponding to 1 lakh mark. That also without considering the reservation. Otherwise, my lord, this figure of 35 will come down to 20, roughly, depending upon reservation. And 17 candidates score more than 622, that is corresponding to 56,000 rank. So the success rate is either 5.5% or 2.7%. In the entire city. And Patna has uh, 70 centers, 70. 70. I've prepared the.
17 candidates got more than the 56,000 mark.
So they'll get not in government college, they'll get possibly in a private college, but even government college also.
So 17 candidates scored more than 622 marks, corresponding.
They would get government college, but subject to the reservation. If those 17 are also, some of them may be from reserve category, but we cannot. One more figure. We have given that analysis also. Page 11. Page 11. Sorry. 10 is 11. Hazari. It's 8,643. Number of centers 70. Out of 48,000. Look, this. Three 40,000. Three road from fifth or seventh line from the bottom road. Bihar Patna. Number of students appearing 22. 34,000. 40,901. It before becomes 40 and then becomes 40. So that increase is not proportionate every year. To 2024 calculation would not be entitled for. And for government, the success ratio in Hazaribagh is 2.1%. That again without counting the reservation. Page 11, please see the chart which we have placed for your lordship's consideration. This is center-wise chart. The success rate is 2.2, 1.1, 3.8, 1.2.
Why is it public school is about
1.1. If we go by yes, but St. Xavier's has 6.2. So it is between 3 to 7, substantially consistent.
That's one thing I want to point out. The reference point they have taken out for this percentage, they start with 12 lakh. Then sometime they come to reference point is 1,08,000. Sometime reference point is 56,000. Sometime reference point is the marks of 602. But this will not lead us anywhere whatsoever. This is all wherever the picture is seen normal, they pick up that reference point and present this data. Not a haystack and 1,000 needles put in here and there, and they say the haystack doesn't seem to be imbalanced.
The petitioners. So we have taken 56,000 and 1,08,000 because the petitioner only on that basis. That 600 marks, then I'll not get it. More than 600, I'll get it, etc. Please now last come to page 47. Lord, I have given cumulative chart. What would be the position of the person, of a student who gets a particular mark? And please come to the last column, my lord, at serial number 115. Just to give a outline. 150 per student 100 will be cumulative frequency means, my lord, this is where he would stand out of 1,88,000. So he would stand at serial number.
Serial number 1 marks 720. Cumulative frequency would be 61. What is that? Oh, right, those 61 toppers.
Yeah, yes, but it includes that.
It includes the 1563.
Yes.
When we deleted the 17, it came down to 44.
No, yes, yes.
Right.
Plus, but when we see six,
Sorry, initially it was 67. When you deleted the 1563, it came to 61.
and when you come out of Jajjar now, come to Haryana, then come to India. My learned friends, I understand his love for Jajjar, but he has to come out of Jajjar.
That is loyal to
Yes, yes, I respect that.
So out of
The cumulative.
out of the 61, 44, as we were told, are people who get full marks for option 2.
Yes, and my lord, what I say, cumulative frequency.
So, if the option 2 is not given as the correct answer, you will eventually get 17 students who have got 720 out of 720.
Possibly, yes. That doesn't lead to any malpractice. I mean, that's a different question.
If you take away those 4 marks
For option 2.
for option 2 and you add one more negative mark, so there would be at least 5 marks less.
So they'll get 715.
715, and then their rank accordingly be adjusted.
Because if what Sukriti argued yesterday, if she's right, then they will be down from 720 to 715.
Lord, there is one.
And yesterday, of course, we had the figure also, right?
Lord, can we complete
There are-
this
there
one
are
rather
more-
jewels with 601 mark also? Hypothetical figure. 30 is hypothetical figure because every mark, every figure has more than one students getting those figures. Lord, in a span of 24 lakhs.
Now,
Therefore,
in number 2, Mr. Minister, 716 marks.
yes,
Cumulative frequency is 71.
correct.
So this will include 71, will include the 61.
61. Yes. That is cumulative.
These 71 people would be 716 and above.
Yes. So accordingly, when we were considering the figure of 600,
In other words,
now we are holding a fresh test. So God said, now that question does not arise. That's the 23rd of June 24.